Here's a water kettle. It looks like this. It is made by Logik. It's a 2000 watt kettle. It's composed of two parts: the base, which provides the electricity, and this top portion. It also has electric contacts. Here at the bottom you can see the model L10KBS13E mentioned here in the corner. It consumes around 2000 watts. It's a water kettle. Okay, those are the electric contacts, phase and neutral, and do not immerse in water is mentioned here. So this part, neither the lower one should not be immersed in water. These are the electric contents. They should be pretty safe because the power is from there inside, so it should not electrocute anybody. This one also mentions do not immerse in water up here. It's the same thing, 2000 watt and the same model. Okay, so that's the lower portion. Here you can rotate the cable if you want to store it in a smaller location, or if you want to make the cable shorter, you can introduce it down there. Okay, so that's the bottom portion, and you have to place the top portion onto it because electricity will be provided through that one. And that's the on-off switch, which can be moved up and down. If it's empty, it's moving easily. As you can see, on the top is on and on the bottom is down. So to start it, lift it up. Of course, it's very lightweight now. Started and stopped. It's rotating on that plate. The minimum water level is 0.3 liters and the maximum is 1 liter. You should not introduce too much water because the bubbling water might come out. Here you can see the level of the water. It has a button here on the top to open the lid. It has a spout here to pour the water out there, and it also has a filter which can be removed. You just push it down a little bit and that's the filter. You can clean it. This top portion and that bottom portion is holding it, so it looks like this. Now, as you can see, it's not too clean inside, and here comes the next problem. This portion is pretty narrow. As you can see, your hand will probably not fit in there, so it's a bit difficult to clean. You should use, let's say, distilled water and some cleaning solution to dissolve anything which is inside. And to put this back, just connect the bottom portion and push in the top portion, and that's it. Now it's holding it. Let's just insert it. 220 volts. Nothing happens. By the way, this starts even if it is without any water. That's a bad part. As you can see, it starts. It has a light bulb there. So let's introduce some water. It's above that one, so it's almost half a liter. Okay, close that one. Lift it up like so, and in a few moments it should be pretty noisy because it's consuming 2000 watts. In the beginning it's noisy and there is no bubbling. As you can hear, it's already making some sound. By the way, you can open it. It's not bubbling yet, so opening the top is not making it turn off, so nothing is happening yet. Although this portion will heat up quite well because it's just one metal layer. It's already too hot to touch, so you can burn yourself if the water is hot. It's not a double layer construction which will protect you against burning, and it automatically turns itself off. That should go down by itself. You should see bubbling in a few seconds, moments. Nothing is moving. It's there at around 0.5. It's getting more silent. Now it starts moving and it should turn off by itself. It's bubbling. By the way, steam is coming out, so do not, yes, it turned itself off. Do not place it directly under something because steam will go up, it will rise. So put it somewhat more outside so you won't steam your furniture and stuff. And that's it. So it turned itself off. It's full of moisture. If you open it, hot steam will come out like so. And that's the main advantage of a boiler compared to a heater. This will not turn off by itself if the water is boiling. This will turn itself off and you can go away and water is pretty hot. By the way, it's not maintaining that hot water, it's not maintaining the temperature. You just boiled it and it turns itself off. Okay, you can pour it out into a cup, put some tea in it, and your tea is ready. So that's the Logik 2000 watt 1 liter tea maker kettle. You can remove it from the base, put it back. If you want, you can heat it once again. This time it should boil pretty fast because it's already hot. Now it's steaming less my other machine. It automatically turned itself off and now it's hot again. So I moved it away a little bit and steam is not touching the microwave oven this time. So this is hot, very hot. Do not touch it. The bottom, since it's plastic and it has some legs, I suppose you can put it down. This is not hot at all. It's not electrocuting me. Do not put any water on this one. Don't wash the exterior of that one either. That's not clean, but let's just test it. Hot water in a glass. I'm not exactly sure what that tube is, but maybe it's against overfilling. It should turn itself off maybe if it has too much water or it's steaming already. There's nothing in the manual related to that one.